So on behalf of Dr. Costin, our president, Chancellor Falwell, Ian McCall, our athletic administration, we are so excited about being here representing Liberty, representing Conference USA, being here in the Bahamas. It's a great reward for a really solid season for us. God's been good to us, bringing us here, and we're excited about the opportunity to get to play. You know, we're the only bowl game that's on at that time, and I've told our team how exciting that is, a chance to showcase our university, what we're about, and also represent our Conference USA. We know we got a great opponent in Buffalo. They've had a tremendous season. Coach Limbo has done a fantastic job. Should be a great game. Most importantly, what we're excited about is it gives us a chance to finish this season the right way and obviously build momentum as we're going into next season. Very thankful for our seniors that have helped us get to this point. We have a chance at Liberty this year to have 9 or more wins in back-to-back seasons, which has never happened in the history of our football program. So that's something that's important to us, something that we're shooting for. And I hope we do a fantastic job of representing our university. It's been a tremendous experience so far. The people of the Bahamas have been great to us. Location, the weather's been awesome. I think we're anticipating snow when we come back, so I'm trying to see if they'll let us stay a couple more days here to enjoy the nice weather. But it's been great. Our team has enjoyed the time together, all the things that the Bowl's put together for us. We've had tremendous food and really enjoyed going down the water slides.
I have the first question for a beat writer back home for Coach. It's about Aaron Van Moore. He's the guy who's gone from being the fringes of starting back in the fall to a freshman All-American. And could you just speak to what he's brought to your team as someone who's plugged in during fall camp to becoming such a key piece of the line, especially in terms of leadership for this team?
Yeah, Aaron, the great thing about Aaron is even his first year when he was redshirted, he traveled a lot, he was getting a lot of reps. He never approached the game like he was new. He always had a great mindset of he was the starter. And so when his opportunity came, he was ready for it. He didn't wait for it. He prepared for it, and he's been a tremendous asset and really been our most consistent player. He's because of some of the different things of the people that have graduated and moved on. He's really as a young guy is a leader of that group, and he leads by example. He cares about his teammates. He cares about winning. He's thankful being at Liberty University. He's been a tremendous asset to us. We're thankful that he's a part of us, and to have the season that he did, playing 11 games and playing the way he did as a young guy speaks a lot about him and his family. Known him for a long time. He used to come to football camps when I was at another place a long time ago, and God's ordained our pathways together for a long time, and thankful he's with us.
Okay, other questions for Coach?
With Liberty being a faith-based university, how have you integrated that into your practices?
How do we integrate it during practices? Well, that's a good question. So we always start or finish, I should say, with a word of prayer and prayer request. Whether that's through songs, whether that's through different things that I've talked through about the team, we always bring up, Jesus, and that God's got us here for a purpose. God's brought us to Liberty for a purpose, and through the sport of football, we get a chance to spread that purpose and share that purpose. And so, Jesus has blessed us all by being there, blessed Liberty University, and through whether that's music, whether me talking, whether that's praying. You'll see that our team, when we run through out on the field, the first thing that we'll do is they'll run to the end zone and pray together, and we're thankful that we can be at a place that allows us to share our faith boldly. Great question, by the way. Did you come up with that question?
Yes.
That's awesome. What's your name?
Mateo.
Matea? That's a beautiful name, Matea.
Okay, other questions?
I mean, we spoke about it with Buffalo Coach. It's a long period since you played football. What's it like to have the guys stay sharp in just football shape?
That was a tough thing. We got done there the end of November, 1st of December, so we ended up having 7, 8 practices there before we broke for Christmas. And then when we came back, you could tell from a standpoint we weren't in the best football conditioning shape. And so we practiced hard the last 6 practices to get ourselves back where we felt like we need to be. But it's a challenge because when you have so long between an opponent, you don't want to beat yourself up. You want to be as healthy as possible for the game, but also you got to get yourself ready. And no matter what we could do, I tried to make it hot up in Lynchburg, but we couldn't do that. And so to get used to this humidity, I think, is another challenge, and that's why the conditioning is going to be a big deal. Hopefully, through our nutrition and our strength and conditioning program, we did a good job of getting ourselves ready. I'll tell you this, that it won't be an excuse if we don't get it done. Like they have to do it too. So.
We know in this stage of college football, the ops out, so then how important were these extra practices to get the reps in for the players who might not have seen as much time earlier in the season?
Well, I think it was big for that. There's no secret. We've lost a lot of guys that decided to not play in the game and do some their own thing, which is they were tremendous for us and helped us get to this point. But I was thankful for the extra practices because the team that we have that's down here, they're bought into what we're doing, and it gives them a chance to start getting where they need to be to play well. You know, the expectation doesn't change no matter who's playing. The standard is the standard, and so these guys know that, and the young guys that are getting more opportunities, there's a standard that this team expects them to play to, and so to give them more opportunities to get better and to hopefully shake off some rust was vital for us. I'm excited about watching those guys play because we get a chance to see that now they, maybe they've been talking about what they could do, now they get a chance to show it.
Jamie, your makeup of your roster has changed as opt out from the transfer portal. How does your preparation alter, or does it when you have a reconfigured team?
It doesn't alter. You what you do with the guys that are returning, you obviously have a lot of trust in them. And the guys that haven't played as much, obviously they've been practicing all year. Maybe not in the depth chart as they are now, but you put them in situations. And what we've really focused on is what do those guys that are maybe playing for the first time, what do they do well? Right? Let's don't ask them to do something that maybe they're not good at yet, or they've not had a chance to really become better at. So we're going to put those guys in position so they can hopefully play it confidently in what they can do. And so we'll have some new guys up front playing some different positions. You'll see some running backs carrying the ball a bit more. Obviously, our quarterback's going to be brand new. But those guys, we feel confident that we put them in a position and what we're going to ask them to do that they can go out and perform well.
And your quarterback coming in, who's going to be playing this game, what have you seen out of him that kind of gives you confidence in his preparation?
Well, I think one, the team really cares about him. He cares about his teammates. He's a great teammate, and so I expect that you'll see our team play really hard for him because he's very supportive of them, and he's gotten better and better throughout the practices. He missed a lot of he got injured in our last game, so our practices prior to preparing for Buffalo, he really missed a lot because he was recovering from that. So he's really only had the last 6 or 7. 5 or 6, whatever it may be, to really sharpen up. But he practices our 2 all year long and got some playing time. So the team, offense, defense, special teams, everybody's got a lot of confidence in him going out there and playing. And he won't be perfect. We know that. He's going to make some mistakes. That's part of it. We're not asking him to be. We just ask him to be who he is and lead the football team.
Anything else for Coach?
Yeah. Coach, you were there yesterday at the beach bash, took an unfortunate loss. Did you have words for the team after that?
Yeah, we didn't dance very well, obviously. And one of our values is about competing, and we didn't do a good job of competing. But I'll tell you this, if we can win tomorrow, we'll take the L in the dance competition for sure.
And then you mentioned the water slides. Which was your favorite?
You know what? I think I liked the Abyss the best. When you went down the Leap of Faith, I think, the sharks are there, which is a little scary. But the Leap of Faith, you come out in the aquarium, it gives you a little bit better feel, like you're not getting ready to get eaten by Jaws.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Aaron.
Oh, it's exciting. It's a great opportunity. Not a lot of guys get to play football in a foreign country. You have your kickoff game in Dublin and your NFL games in Europe and whatnot. So it's good to play football in a different country, enjoy the weather, and just get ready to play a game.
Now, what's the expectation? Obviously, it's to win. I want to hear it from you.
The expectation is to go out there, compete, play our brand of football, and get the win. You got a chance to win a trophy and a ring in the postseason, and that's hard to do in college football. So that's what we're here to do.
Your quarterback situation with Ryan Berger, how has it been like working with him to prepare for this game? He's kind of been on a short schedule. So.
It's good. Ryan handles his business, and quarterback-center relationship is good between us. We're talking about different fronts and what's going on, but I'm excited to see him get a chance to play and play with us up front. So it'll be a good opportunity.
How would you describe him as a quarterback?
Oh, he's a good dude. He takes care of business, handles his situation to prepare the right way, and puts himself in a situation to capitalize and help our offense score.
Do you ever experience nerves with an event like this being broadcasted so widely? And if you do, how do you do that?
I think at the end of the day, it's football. You got to fall back on your training and what you've done to get to this moment. So not too many nerves, but just more excitement to play.
Well, what was it like singing Sweet Home Alabama with the Dolphins?
Hey, that was a great song and a great opportunity to meet the Dolphins and watch them swim around. That was fun stuff.
Anything else for Aaron?
Just a quick question.
Oh, yes.
You have two Bahamians on the track team from the Bahamas. Have you had a chance to interact with them? Do you know them?
I do not know them off the top of my head.
He's got
Probably.
a mullet. Nobody's gonna pay attention.
Yeah, that is true. There it is.
He wishes he knew.
How has it been adjusting to the climate?
I mean, I feel like I'm at home. Well, I'm from Florida. It's not as nice as here, but it's almost, but not as nice. But I'm happy to be out of the north. Cold. I don't really like the cold too much, but yeah, I like it down here. It's pretty much back at home. I feel like a little kid playing the game.
What are the expectations you have of the game and defense and everything?
Play our best, compete. We got an expectation every week just to play our best, and when we're not, we're gonna make sure we adjust and get it done. It's business as usual.
Joseph, you said you like it down here. What has been the most experience about?
I think the best thing was the Dolphins because I was low-key a little scared at first because I ain't never been around a Dolphin that close. But I think that was a real good experience. I'm used to the beaches and whatnot, but the water slides and stuff from Florida. But the Dolphins was something special for me.
Which part of that was your favorite?
He said he gonna teach the Dolphin to do like Michael Jackson. And then she started dancing backwards out the water. That was kind of tough, but that was probably the best thing.
What was your mindset going into this game?
Man.
Mindset.
Oh, compete. Just compete and dominate, especially with the defense. We got a lot of guys going, but the defense we don't have too many going, so we want to pick up from the last game and just get stops every possession, pretty much.
And you were on the team last year that played at UP, right?
At
Buffalo.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I mean, so, you studied UP on film going into this game. What differences do you see from last year's team, besides the obvious thing, new coaching staff and roster? What do you see about Buffalo?
They play hard. The same thing as last year. There's differences in the personnel, of course, but other than that, they play hard. They have fun on the sideline last year. They were jumping up the whole game, jumping up and down. So it's probably gonna be the same thing. They're a good team. They're competitive, but we're ready to compete and show them what we got.